the franchise guru. We back with Madden Real Talk again. King Madden franchise, the livest league around right now, hands down. Don't ask nobody, find out yourself. We left off talking about the Jaguars and their quarterback they got in the 5th round of the 2018 draft, Wade Farquhar. Before we get away from Wade, man, let's talk about his stats right now, man. I mean, in his first year, he threw for 353 yards, so you know, like I told you, he didn't play at all, 5 touchdowns, so he played in backup duty. He was 8 for 10, 80%. But then last year, 2019, 3,485 yards, 32 touchdowns, 23 interceptions. So we can honestly say in 2019 was his real rookie year where he was actually the starting quarterback. Those 23 interceptions is not really that good. I think he has to come down on that. Even though he had a 66% completion ratio, 32 and 23 ain't looking good. He started off 2020 really good, and he ended up throwing 7 picks in the last 2 games. Which is what you gotta say about that, Boom? 7 interceptions in 2 games.
That's something to be concerned, man. Apparently, his line is not blocking for him, or he's holding the ball too long, man. One or the other. And I probably want to go with the way his line looks. He's probably holding the ball too long. Yeah,
18 sacks, man, in 4 games. That's bad. Like, I think you got that. You got that oblivious to the pass rush trait, but at the same time, I think sometimes it's just him. It gotta be, man. Their line is they got an A+ line, man. Their line's good. He's holding on to the ball a lot more. That's a positive or negative because it can hurt you, but at the same time, he's a brick wall back there, man. He ain't scared with that 6'6" frame, 235 pounds. He like a linebacker out there. Quarterback. So 72%. Who's that?
You remind me of Big Ben.
Big Ben. That might be a good comparison, man. That might be a good comparison, especially early on in Big Ben season, because the guy can run the football too. He has deceptive speed. I think he's a complete quarterback. I think he got a lot more growing up to do, but overall, the guy can be a stud. He won the quarterback of the year last year in the AFC, in his second season. But like I said, that 77 speed, not bad for a quarterback. That means he's mobile enough to get away from these sacks. So let's just see as the year progresses, does he turn down those sacks and those interception numbers, because that's big. Leonard Fournette is who he is. We ain't got to talk about him. They actually drafted a running back, Fisher Chambers, from Oklahoma State. I wonder if he's going to get on the field when you got TJ Yeldon still getting carries.
I'm pretty sure he's not going to get on the field. I'm sorry to tell you, son, but hey, good luck with the practice squad.
Yeah, I see it like that. Leonard Fournette does it all. When you got a 3-down back, all down back, it's hard to get on the field because Corey Grant sits out there, and he's, and for those that know, Corey Grant, 96 speed, 92 acceleration. He's one of those guys that is a Madden must. This is a guy that you go trade for anywhere from the 3rd to 4th round. You want to give up for this guy. I mean, if it's me pushing him, I'm looking for a second because of his speed. But this is a guy like the Bull Ballantyne. They're not good in real life. They're not standout names in real life, but they're Madden players like Keith Marshall. Those type of players. Corey Grant is in that upper echelon as somebody you must trade for if you need a running back. All right, so you got the whole complete Jaguars. Let's see what they're going to do this season. Who's your next team when it comes down to drafting for the 2020 draft?
Well, I can't even say this team is actually, an A+ for the draft, man. I got to give them a D- actually.
A D-?
A D-, man. If I could go lower, I would, but, I can't.
DC hitter, who I was really, really talking highly of on how he came in and took this Colts team who had the number 1 draft pick when he came in 2018 draft class. He had actually he got there the first draft class, 2018, I was right. He did a good job, man. This guy that they had the number 1 draft pick, he actually picked the middle linebacker with that number 1 draft pick. Most people not going middle linebacker with a first round draft pick, but he picked the guy Ray Lewis, not the Ray Lewis we know. Ray Lewis, he's a poppy. This guy has a Spanish mom and a black African ass dad. black Nigerian looking ass nigga. But in 2 seasons, bro, this guy got him a 99 right now. He does a lot with this guy. This is the guy he uses. So it was a great pick for him, Ray Lewis, man. He's all world. His stats is off the chart. But let's just talk about 2018, his first year. 51 solos, 97 tackles, 3 sacks, 9 interceptions. 2019, 58 tackles, 97 tackles total. And he had a half a sack, 1.5 sacks, and 11 interceptions. And he's starting off 2020 the same way. 19 total tackles, 2 interceptions. Ball hawk?
Yeah, I got to give it to him, man. Ball hawk at the middle linebacker, man. He's a beast.
Now, you gave this guy a D-. You really want to give him an F? That's safe to say?
That's pretty accurate.
Metro Boomin, middle linebacker. He went middle linebacker again in this draft. You know what I think, man? I just think he just needed to have fill-in positions more than anything. Still, I think he should have addressed the receiver situation. But I don't know what he was thinking in the draft. He actually was in our chat with the draft, and he was kind of fucking mad that all his talent was going off the board. He didn't scout nobody. He kind of had a fucked up season, off season. But this guy, man, booming, Metro Boomin, man. Let's see where he got him at. Yo, he was undrafted. I'm trying to find his first pick. Who was his first pick?
Man, I don't know, man. All of them were terrible, man. I don't get it, man. Was this guy in the Super Bowl last year?
Nah, he wasn't.
Rhetorical question, man. I know it. So basically, you can't say he doesn't have holes and he was just picking players because he needed some players. Let me tell you. So I thought the Lions draft pick as the kicker was the best pick of his team. But tell me why this guy drafted an 82 overall fullback. So that's basically the best player on his team, the fullback.
At fullback.
At fullback.
Wow. I mean, his draft class wasn't that good because I'm looking through his team right now and I haven't found his first pick yet. So let's go to the fullback. Let's talk about this fullback, Tyron Horton. Now, you got a fullback on your team, Sam Rogers, 25 years old, 92 overall right now. What the hell do you need another fullback for?
I don't get it, man. But what can I say? He picked it in the 7th round, man. Can't be mad at that.
I mean, 7th round, pick 11. I'm not. You're in the top echelon in the 7th round with pick 11 right now. So that's a wasted pick, Boom. There's no way around that. That's a wasted pick.
Yeah, I don't get it, man. I think we'll be here all night trying to dissect this guy's draft, trying to find out who the number 1 pick was. All of his picks are terrible. Point blank, period. This guy should be fired.
Fired?
Man, fired,
Man, boot that nigga. Now, DC hitter, man, I've been taking up for you right now, but here's the problem. Facts is facts, my dog. Right now, when it comes down to the 2020 draft, you are our triad of the draft, dog. You are a fucking triad. You did not pick anybody that stand out. We still can't find out who you drafted with your first pick. This shit's nuts. And here's the fact to it. Your draft class shows what you did this year because you're 1-3 right now. So that tells me you really taking a step back. You went from having one of the best defenses and you were second in the AFC for 2 years straight, making the playoffs, and now you starting off 1-3. Triad. So as we move off from the triad DC hitter and his coach team, let's go talk about the last team in the AFC South, which is the Nighthawks, who was the Night Crawlers last year. They was the Wolverines the year before that, and the Titans before that. These motherfuckers done moved to 5 cities in 3 seasons. The fuck going on, Boom?
Man, I don't know, man. When you that terrible, man, hey, I don't know, man. Fuck it, man. I don't get it.
All right, so what would you give them draft class-wise, and what would you think their grade would be?
Man, I'd give them a C-, man. A C-.
Yo, I think you just being an asshole, bro. You giving people hard grades right now. C- though?
Yeah, hey, man. The only bright spot I see is the bus, man. That's it, man. Jerome Bettis Jr.
Jerome Bettis Jr. The bowling ball? Are we talking about the bowling ball?
Bowling ball, man. Let's just call it what it is, man. The snail.
The snail. The bowling ball. All right, so let's talk about this bowling ball pick right now. Now, when we was going through our draft boards and stuff together, and we was talking about the draft, I specifically remember telling you, put this guy on your radar. But I also knew, putting him on your radar, we wasn't talking about first round, second round. We was talking about third or maybe early fourth, right?
Yeah.
This guy went and got him. First of all, I could tell how he went. He probably was sitting in the draft quiet as hell while everybody was talking and having fun. Swear he was still in the pick here. Talking about, man, ain't nobody get this running back yet. I could just tell what Mike was doing. Nobody got this running back yet. Oh, my God, he's going to fall to me, and I'm going to get him at the 18th pick. You picked the slowest running back to come out on Madden in years. I don't think we've seen nothing that slow since the fullback picks.
No, man, I don't get it, man. He got Dante Foreman, 98 overall, quick. 99 carry, 99 vision. Why would you go pick a running back anyways? Why would you even look for a running back? It makes no sense to me, man.
This is when you know these guys that don't be winning ball games because they don't take the extra mile to dig deep and understand their team right now. You've been playing with us way too long to not understand what your needs are and where you pick at. Just looking at the old Titans, this new Nighthawk team, receiver could have been a definite need for him from the rip. But he goes and get the bowling ball, 85 speed. But here's the positive about this. 90 acceleration, so that 85 speed is more like an 87, I would say. But he came out, he had A across the board when it came down to the things like carrying, ball vision, trucking, and stiff arm. 95 carrying, 86 ball vision, 90 trucking, 90 stiff arm. So he's really a bowling ball, man. This guy could probably move the chains for him and shit. And quiet as kept, he had the best overall out of all the picks that came out in that draft.
Yeah. Yeah, I still don't get it, man. You got Foreman, basically just signed him to a 6-year contract. Bettis is a good pick. If you need a running back, maybe, but not number one, man. I just can't let him slide. I can't let him slide, man.
Yeah, because I agree with you, bro, because you can get him late fourth round, late third round, early fourth round. But then you come back and you know speed kills in King Madden. Bottom line, if you ain't got no speed or offense, you are going to be left behind. And you got Corey Davis, who came out in the 2017 class, 90 speed, 92 acceleration. You got Tywan Teller, who also came out in that same class, 91 speed, 93 acceleration. You go get Chris Conley in free agency, and he's a 93 speed, 92 acceleration. Then you got Artavius Scott from Clemson in that same draft class, 91 speed, 92 acceleration. And the rookie receiver, Ladarius Frost, 6'1", 223 pounds, 67 overall, but 92 speed, 93 acceleration. This guy's strong as dirt, though. This motherfucker is tough. Let me see. You got 83 catching traffic, 83 catching, 66 route running, 74 special catch. For a big man, you got to get that special catch up. But here's the plus side to him. 94 jumping. He could jump out the building. But does Irish Tillman understand how to play with this guy?
Is he even going to see the field? That's the question. I don't even see this guy getting out the practice squad, man.
Really? I'll tell you one thing. If he on practice squad when we open that bitch, I'm taking him right away. I'll take him with no problem. 6'1", 223. He'll be playing running back for me.
About to commit the robbery.
Yep, snatch him. Thank you, Mike. Any other picks to go along with this now? I mean, they got, like I said, new city, Oklahoma City, new team logo. This is their third team logo in 3 seasons. I still don't know. Like, are they going to take the step to be the top guy in AFC South, or do we still see him sitting at the bottom of the totem pole?
Man, he has to, man. With the way that they drafted, he has to have a plan or some type of vision, man. If not, we might be looking at another Nighthawks coach next year. What I do need to see is this left tackle that he drafted. Mr. Batista, 86 strength, 81 run block, 75 pass, 82 impact block. I need to see him on the field this year. Because that's just a waste of talent if he's on the bench.
Well, you do know I agree with you there, but here's what I'll tell you. Anybody that go pick the Titans, when 2018 came out, Titans was the hot team to get. And everybody knows it was because of Mariota and the running quarterback, because nobody could throw the ball. Now, they say in real life they got an exotic smash mouth type football, and I think that really holds true to when you play Madden with this team. I've been, in this guy ear telling him with Mariota at quarterback, you have to get exotic, but you got to still get to the way your team is played out to be like Dante Foreman is a hammer, and then you got Jerome Bettis that's just a bulldozer, the bowling ball. So you have the type of running backs you need to pound the shit out of the football, but you gotta put a type of system together where this gets used. Like, why aren't you running read option? Why aren't you running quarterback draws? Why aren't you running a lot of jet sweeps? You gotta play college football with this team. I really think that's the only way you're gonna be successful.
He hasn't found his identity yet, man. I think that's the main thing. He's going to have to win some ugly games, man. He can't throw the ball around like everybody else in King Madden. He has to run the ball and play defense. He has one of the best defenses in the game. I think we need to spotlight that, man. He has probably two of the best safeties that we've probably ever seen in King Madden, honestly.
I agree with you, Kevin Byard came with them. I agree with you there. 27 years old, 92 overall. But this might be the best player on the game, period. In King Madden franchise, Deontay McKay is probably the best safety I've ever seen come out on a football game. We had a few and amongst the people that play with us in our leagues, but in King Madden, this guy is an animal, bro. He is Sean Teller all over again. 91 speed at 6'2", 211 pounds, 99 covering, so he's just been balling. 94 tackling, 93 hit power at safety, bro. That's nuts. I mean, let's just look at his stats. 2018, 96 tackles, 8 tackles for losses, and 10 interceptions. Then you come back in 2019 and have 83 tackles, 4 tackles for loss, 9 interceptions. You starting the year off again great. 18 tackles, 3 tackles for loss, and an interception. You really can't score on this guy. I mean, most of the people that beat him because he throw his offense gives up 21 points a game, put it that way. It's not the defense that's losing these ball games. Me personally, he either get a new identity or a new coach over there to help him with his offense, because this defense is holding people to ready for the stat, Boom. 19 points a game. This defense is holding people to that in 3 seasons.
Oh man, that's crazy.
And you picking in the middle of the pack. You picking in the top half of the draft every year, dog. And it's not because of trades.
It's the QB, man. It's the QB, man. He's throwing too many picks. He's probably throwing too many balls a game, man. Anytime you throw more than 30 times a game, it's a problem.
And then I'm on headset with the guy all the time. He's like, man, I don't know what to do about my offense. And you telling him everything that we talking about now, you telling him, and then he still go out and throw the ball 55 times. Bottom line, he started the season off with 12 interceptions and no touchdowns, bro. And that's 2 games. That's 2 games. 12 interceptions, no touchdowns. Ready? 2020, right now, 517 yards passing. He has a 36.6 QB rating. Boom. What is he? Triad. He's a fucking triad. 1 touchdown versus 16 interceptions. Sorry, Mike. Triad. I don't know how the hell you doing this shit, but stop throwing the football. I wouldn't even throw the ball unless it's safe. You got to do what I did in the Super Bowl run my first year. I went 5 for 5 in the Super Bowl, dog. I ran for a net 33 times. Stop trying to throw the ball. You're not like the rest of us yet on offense, my boy. You got work to do, okay? And until you understand that, you're going to continue to be one of the bottom top teams in our league, meaning you picking from 1 to 15 every year. Knock it off, dog. Knock it off.
Hey,
what's that, bro?
Hey, so, man, I got guys watching this radio, listening to the radio show, and they saying that this guy is trash. Give him the team.
You got people trying to get in. See, man, listen, one thing about King Madden right now, we got a hot league, yo. I really think this is the best league running around, hands are down. I don't give a fuck who league out there, nobody doing what we doing. And look, as you say that, I'm on YouTube right now with people putting LOL, laughing out loud. Hold on. Get this guy out of here. Somebody said, wait a minute, is he a commissioner? Get him out of here. He should know better. I gotta take up for my boy. Yo, can I get that Nighthawks team? I promise you I won't move them. Damn, they killing you, Mike. Mike, get your shit together, dog. Get off the triad list, bro. You on the triad list. So far in the AFC, we got 3 triad teams out of 4, dog. What's going on?
Hey, man, we should spread these guys out evenly, man.
Oh, shit. Maybe we take that in the mind next season, and we start hand picking who belongs in what division. Fuck that. Is it safe to say I'm over there with a free run every season, or what? Jesus Christ.
Listen, man, I don't want to do that, man, but yeah, it looks like it, man. Still got to play your game, but you can show up and not playing probably.
Shame, man. It's a damn shame. So listen, man, all I know is right now you listening to Madden Real Talk. This AntHits the franchise guru with your man, the real Boom. We gonna go into this quick commercial break and we be back to holler at y'all again.